Hey there, Fallout fans. So, keeping with the memory dump, we have part 2 of the little series I'm doing. This time we're going to take a look at a couple different settlements from my main playthrough that was just named Doug, named after me. It was like a jack of all trades, or the Minutemen General's outfit. So we're looking at Outpost Zimonja, one of my favorite settlements. Tricky to build at, but I don't know, I've had success here. So the exterior wall, the concrete and all the stairs and all that stuff, I added after mods and after expansion packs and stuff like that. But like the guts of the structure and the inside was all kind of there before mods. So right inside there, onto the left there, where Dogmeat was kind of looking, was a little like an armory type of room. Weapons and stuff ready for the guards. And we have some residential towers, basically just not a lot of room to build out, so you got to build up. And I wanted it to kind of look like pieces had been added over time. There wasn't a lot of symmetry at all. It's definitely congested, but it's functional, and the settlers are, I think, like 80-85% happy, which is where, like my happiness at settlements usually peaks. But also true to my normal building fashion in Fallout 4, not a whole lot of interior decorations, because once I get the outside built to my liking, I usually either move on to the next settlement, or I've run out of kind of like frame rates to handle the settlement. If I make it too decorated, too big, too lit up, the frame rates take a nosedive, and sometimes fast traveling to and from these settlements becomes an issue. Case in point, my main sanctuary on this save file. If I fast travel anywhere closer than Red Rocket to that place, and usually I have to use Concord, it'll crash. Even on the Series X, before the next gen update, it was the next gen update that kind of broke a lot of these saves. So I had taken videos and stuff prior to the next gen update, in case I had lost some stuff. I wanted to remember some of my favorite settlements and stuff in the game, mods and such like that. So, but yeah, this is basically Fort Zimonja. It's one of my personal favorites. It's ugly. It's oh yeah, look at that. The armory's empty. Guess they're not going to be repelling any attacks themselves soon. They're going to be relying on turrets. I have seen this settlement attacked, and it's fun because all those rocket launchers up there. So now we're going to take a look over at the next settlement, which is the same save file, but it is crap, I can't remember the name of this place. It's been so long. The place with the robots. What's the name of it? It's right there. I can't read it yet. Hold on. Oh, jeez. Look up at the sign. I can't remember the damn name of this settlement. Something garden. Greygarden. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's been months. Sorry. But yeah, so I started with the build on the highway and then worked my way down, kind of, even though I didn't really finish what was up on the top of the highway. But I wanted to have a multi-tiered settlement on all levels, on the ground, on the second level of the highway, on the first level of the highway, staircase connecting everything. So the staircase I tried to blend it into the outside of the outside wall of the settlement. If you couldn't tell, I really like building kind of like secured forts, or at least, depending on spawn points, visually secure. So a lot of these places, they'll have spawn points inside your outer wall, depending on how big you make your wall. So we got a couple shanties down here, and this was going to be like a recreational bar for the poor people that live on the lower deck here. Just one room shacks with no decorations. And some turrets and a guard post here. And it also connects to the top of the wall. Not as cleanly as the staircase connects to the wall back there, but it's functional. The NPCs don't have too much trouble tracking their way up and down those stairs, the roaming guards and such. So now we're going to go up to the second deck and take a look at my unfinished work up there. I wanted to kind of have opposing penthouses, like 3-4 person homes one or two stacked on top of each other. You can see I started some over there but didn't finish them. And then this I never really liked, the support structure. I always meant to rework this, but this is supposed to kind of be like the Minutemen headquarters of the settlement, where all the big important meetings would happen and such like that, and give yourself a nice vantage point of the surrounding area to ward off incoming attacks. So yeah, that's my Greygarden. Can't believe I could remember the name of it until I could read the sign. This is probably the most heavily built up I've ever made a Greygarden. I've done decent similar forts there before, but I've never really quite gotten to the same level as what's up on the highway here. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Take care. See you next time.